is Wednesday, July 22. Welcome to CGN News. Guyana has urged the international community to await the final results of the disputed March 2 regional and general elections. Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Karen Cummings told a special sitting of the Permanent Council of the Organization of American States on the Guyana elections that President David Granger would abide by the decision of the Guyana Elections Commission's GCOM regarding the polls. The government also criticized the position of the former Jamaican Prime Minister Bruce Golding that Georgetown had failed the litmus test of democracy and that there was gloom and doom in the Caribbean community. She said that GCOM cannot announce any winner of the elections, quote, until the litigation process is completed. The Jamaican Parliament on Tuesday voted to extend states of emergency SOEs in 10 police divisions. Prime Minister Andrew Holness went to Parliament seeking an extension until October 24. The current SOE will expire on Saturday. However, opposition leader Dr. Peter Phillips complained about the manner in which the request was made to have the SOEs extended. He reminded Parliament that National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang had said that no extension would be sought after July 25 and called for better dialogue executing the affairs of Parliament. States of emergency have been imposed in Hanover, St. James, Westmoreland, Clarendon, St. Catherine South, St. Catherine North, Kingston East, Kingston Central, Kingston Western, and St. Andrew South. Andy Williams, a Trinidadian radio announcer, was reportedly ambushed by gunmen at his home in central Trinidad on Monday. According to reports from the police, Williams was shot at least 4 times and has been hospitalized in serious condition. The police say that the broadcaster was in the driveway to his home when he was confronted by 2 men, and as he attempted to run to safety, he was shot in the back and arm. The gunmen then fled the scene. The police say they have not established a motive for the attack. The Bahamas suspended flights from the United States, and now other Caribbean islands are looking to do the same. St. Vincent and the Grenadines government hinted at the possibility of suspending flights from the United States following the recording of 12 new cases of COVID-19 since they opened their borders to international flights. The authorities said of the 12 cases associated with the American Airlines flight, which brought 155 people July 11, only one of the infected persons was not a passenger on the flight. Another American Airlines flight, also from Miami, arrived on the island last Saturday, and health officials there said 4 cases of COVID-19 were detected among the passengers. Overseas now, a teenage Afghan girl has been hailed on social media for her heroism after fighting back last week against Taliban militants who killed her parents. The girl took the family's AK-47 assault rifle, shot dead 2 of the militants, and wounded several others, local officials in Ghor province said. The Taliban came to the house because the girl's father was a government supporter, they added. A photo of the girl holding the gun has gone viral in recent days. Later, more militants came to attack the house in the village of Griwa, but were beaten back by villagers and pro-government militia. Officials said the girl, believed to be aged between 14 and 16, and her younger brother had been taken to a safe place. Sudan's former President Omar al-Bashir, who was overthrown last year, has gone on trial over his role in a coup that brought him to power more than 30 years ago. Al-Bashir, who has been jailed in Khartoum since his removal, faces charges of undermining the constitution and staging a coup in 1989 against the democratically elected government. Before any statements or evidence could be given on Tuesday, the trial was adjourned until August 11 to reconvene in a bigger court to allow more lawyers and family members of defendants to attend. Other defendants include 10 military personnel and 6 civilians, including his former vice presidents, as well as former ministers and governors. They are all accused of having plotted the June 30, 1989 coup, during which the army arrested Sudan's political leaders, suspended parliament, and closed the airport. One day after being hospitalized with what state media said was inflammation of the gallbladder, Saudi King Salman held a cabinet meeting via video call from hospital in the capital, Riyadh. A video of the 84-year-old monarch chairing the meeting was broadcast on Saudi state TV on Tuesday evening. In the video, which had no sound, King Salman could be seen behind a desk, reading and leafing through documents. The king, who has ruled the oil-rich country since 2015, was said to be undergoing medical checks. Three well-connected Saudi sources, who declined to be identified, told Reuters the king was fine. An official in the region, who requested anonymity, said he spoke to one of King Salman's sons on Monday, who seemed calm, and that there was no sense of panic about the monarch's health. Chinese officials have reportedly ordered some Christians to smash the crosses on their churches and remove images of Jesus from their homes. The government is said to be targeting residents who receive social welfare payments and has instructed them to display portraits of Chairman Mao and President Xi Jinping instead of religious symbols. Authorities have also recently destroyed religious symbols by force in churches in multiple provinces. According to U.S.-based pressure group China Aid, the local government sent a crane and nearly 100 workers to demolish the crosses on 2 churches. Local believers told the group that government workers forced their way into a church, smashed the church's properties, and beat up the Christians, including a woman in her 80s who tried to stop them. China Aid, founded by American Chinese pastor Bob Fu, also released pictures which appear to show a heavy machine lifting a cross off one church and government workers standing in front of another. Sanya Goff, a partner in the law firm Hart Muirhead Fatah, has been selected to represent Jamaica in the prestigious Eisenhower Fellowship's 2020 Women's Leadership Program. Goff is one of 25 global leaders selected from countries around the world to participate in the fellowship program, scheduled to run from October 11 to November 12 this year. Eisenhower Fellows are outstanding leaders who make contributions to their societies. Each year, the program seeks dynamic leaders from across the world representing all professional sectors to engage in transformative exchanges of knowledge and ideas with achievers in their respective fields. Goff has been described as an emerging leader with infinite potential. That's it for CGN News. I'm Scott Wilson. Thanks for watching.